I guess we'll find out in due time.
I guess we'll find out next time on You Wouldn't Believe It. Your mother's cheating on me.
It's working.
It's twerking.
Whoa, we're the same part that I was on that one.
That's so much longer and so much more than in yeah. And then when you
Next time. Hey guys, welcome back to Cuphead. It's been 2 months since we've played this. I'm just really bad at uploading things. Like I'll look at them like the weekend after we record it. I'm like, I'll do this next weekend, and then I never do. But anyway, last time we recorded, we beat this. We beat a lot of other stuff. I didn't put us beating this in that episode, so here, let me show you a time lapse of us beating that here. Sorry. What the heck? Sorry, continue. Fuck. If you are, fuck.
Oh my god, he's hot!
Wow, wasn't that fun?
Maya, edit that in.
Yeah, Maya, wasn't that a little fun thing? And then, I'll edit in a little time lapse of us, attempting this. Fuck.
Because then they won't teach you as much as they know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something about backups.
Like, if I don't get enough money to go there, then I'm not going. I'm so sorry. Like, that's how you fail. Oh my god, there's no other option. Maya. Like, she shouldn't have to buy supplies. Do you wanna just stop?
I feel so bad.
Let's stop.
I want to die.
Oh, we still have to beat this. I thought we beat this.
We did not. Wasn't
I
that
like
fun?
how I'm saying
it was just
we as if I'm playing and I'm not.
It was just me. To be fair, I was very sick that day. And this one apparently is one of the harder bosses in the game, which is interesting because I feel like they're all hard. But
I don't even want to talk about it.
We're gonna try to beat this game today. In this, not necessarily in this episode, but in this record session, because it's been literally like a year since we started this game. Because we don't record enough. What the hell am I doing? What are those? So Jenny, recently I did a sleep study for reasons to see if I had narcolepsy. It's a long story. Actually, it's not that long story. I might have narcolepsy. That's the story.
That's the story.
But I had to do a sleep study because they can't just like diagnose that based on things you tell them. And so I had to go into this place. It was kind of like a hotel, like rooms, but like with a lot of technology in them. And they had to like hook me up to like all these wires, and my stomach is growling, so just ignore that. And and they had to so I had like wires like hooked up into my hair, like connected with like this sticky like paste like stuff to like measure my brain waves while I was sleeping. And like while I was sleeping, I had to have one of those like hospital like tube nose things in my nose. It was very uncomfortable.
Ew.
Fuck. Yeah, it was like somehow I still fell asleep. I think that's a good indication of if you have a sleeping problem, is if you can sleep through that. And like then, so I slept. They gave me I slept like 8 hours that night, which is more than I normally do. And then I had to take like several naps throughout the day. Fuck. Like separated by 2 hours, and they were like 20-minute naps. And I thought it was so interesting. It was like, fuck. It was so.
Oh, look how close you were.
It's that last stretch that's a hard one.
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3. You better flee.
It's that last part that I have trouble with. But basically it was like my mom had to be there because they can't just like have somebody who's a minor, because I'm still 17, staying there at night by themselves. And I felt kind of bad because my mom was just like, it was like the most.
That you're 17 all the time.
A lot of people do, because I look like I'm 40.
What?
What? I didn't say anything. It was
That's what the alcohol source said.
It was the most boring day
the alcohol
that's ever happened, because like I brought stuff to do, but I was like hooked up to wires, and so I didn't really feel like moving. I felt really gross, and like there was sticky paste on my face. And so I just didn't really do anything that day. Like I read some Game of Thrones because I've been trying to finish that book for a really long time. And I did some homework, and I was like, wow. And like the room didn't have any windows either, and that sucks. If you're ever in a room for like the whole day without any windows, it's like the worst.
School. That's like,
anyway, yeah.
Like my worst classes are in places
Yeah.
like that don't have any windows.
So depressing.
Yeah, but like the whole thing with like sleep, like I've had problems sleeping, but not to the point where I'm getting sleep tested, but like things like I've been saying like for like the whole time.
You've been saying like?
Like.
Fuck.
Okay, so I'll wake up in the middle of the night, just randomly, and just be crying. No, I'll just be like awake now, and I'm like, I can't fall back asleep after this, and then I'll pass out. But then like, cause I have a Fitbit,
Yeah.
and it tracks your sleep schedules, and it's really funny to like watch it, cause it will be like from like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. and then it's like 1 hour, and it's just like awake.
Yeah.
And then it's like deep sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and it's not like an issue. I just like will wake up in the morning and cry.
Yeah. What were we talking? Oh my god.
We're talking about sleep.
Sorry guys. I don't like to like lose that health right away. I feel like that's bad luck. So
No,
just...
but since I've gotten my blue light glasses, I've been sleeping a lot better because I'm not like dying, I guess.
I think there's definitely credence when people say that social media has been causing a lot of sleep problems, but then also I feel like you know that one meme that's like, give a little credit to our public schools, like like if you wanna, like, I think we might have talked about this, but I might have cut it out. If you wanna get 8 hours of sleep, or if I want to get 8 hours of sleep, I'd have to go to bed at 10, which is like impossible for me.
The like teenage,
you need like 10 to 12 hours of sleep.
the teenage brain, like since we had naps and everything when we were younger, like they did that. Like we just had naps in school. Like,
we need naps now.
they like our brains like apparently like don't fall asleep like or like don't like fully produce chemicals to fall asleep until like 11 o'clock. So like how on earth am I gonna fall asleep at 10 if I'm not? And sometimes I fall asleep at 9 o'clock. It just depends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's like one of those things, like, even if you can get 8 hours of sleep, you still need more. Like, and it's like, people say, oh, it's just one of those things that you're just gonna have to deal with. And I get it, like, in order for us to change, we'd have to change, like, so much of what we've set up for the work society, because we'd have to change the whole, like, 6 to 5 thing, right? But that's just not, it's just not healthy. Like, I would much rather have, I think we've talked about this, longer days that start later.
Like if we started at 10 instead of 8,
yeah,
then we'd have to end our days at 5 o'clock, and that really doesn't leave a lot of time for like
honestly, I'd be fine with that.
sports. But like I don't play sports, so I'm okay with that. But like
some people go in for sports, like I talk about being tired, but then some people go in for sports at like 4 a.m.
Dude, yeah. No, I'll be walking into the school, and then, like, the weightlifters will be walking out of the school when I'm walking in. Like, they've been at the school for an hour or two before I was crying the first time I saw them. Like, I'm so sorry for you.
I know swim team takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. I would have...
I'm gonna
sorry
change
for you.
Sleep is just one of those things that's like really important, but it's not really cared about with the school system.
And it's like in like media, it's always depicted as like those like I keep on saying like, I'm so sorry. Like I don't know what's going on. but people are like the hard workers and like people that are successful in movies and stuff, they're always
awake.
Going and saying, oh, I haven't slept in 5 years and blah blah, and I'm just like, no, that's not good.
You're gonna die young.
So Maya and I pass each other in the hallway after like our second class, and so I always look for her to see if she's at school, and like the 2 days, but sometimes I miss her. When I first found out that you pass me every day, I was like, oh my god, I don't see you ever. But now that I know that you walk that way, I'm always like looking out for you.
Yeah.
But there's another friend that also walks that way every day, and I see her, and then she distracts me, and so if I don't see you before her, then I probably won't look at you, and that makes me sad.
Yeah. But Jenny and I see each other at lunch like every single day. So, what was really funny was when we both got the class. Jenny first time me thinking that we had the class the same period.
I was so depressed.
But she had it the period after me. She got it wrong.
I thought, well, because it was, like, the first thing on my schedule. That's what it said. And then, or, like, that was the first class that showed up.
You should have changed
it. And I thought that it was, I should have, but, like, I couldn't take ceramics any other time.
You should have changed it.
I'm so sad.
I'm really sad.
We would have had, like, the best class. That was me slapping my hands together, so that wasn't the high five yet.
I was so happy.
That was the high five.
That was really bad, but it's good enough for me. I beat it, so it's good enough for me.
Wait, what's the grade? What grade did you get?
I don't know, probably like a C.
I'm gonna guess a B minus.
Probably a C.
B minus.
C.
Oh my, why are you always right? What are you doing?
Okay, time to see what's ahead.
I hate this game. Okay, so what happens is Maya will be texting me, or like we'll be talking, and she'll just randomly in the middle of the conversation go, you know what, we need to finish Cuphead. And every single time she says that, I can feel like, wait, what's the chemical that makes you happy?
I don't know, I don't have any of it.
Let me go look at my pills real quick. Stop. Don't pull.
They're in the cabinet in my kitchen.
Stop. No.
I don't keep my medication here anymore.
All of that drains from my body at once, and I'm just like, I guess we have to do that.
You know what you need? You know what we found out in anatomy is 8 hugs a day can make you a happier person.
Well, I don't like hugging people.
She didn't even hug me back.
I'm holding my coffee.
That was my coffee. Wait, did he say that I was good? Inkwell Isle. Okay.
I don't know.
My coffee. The little mugs have some fight in them. I'll say that much. They're making mincemeat out of them.
I'll be that guy with the cigar.
That's the devil.
Satan! Oh no, it's you! You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas. Did you know that Satan's supposed to be, like, really attractive?
Yeah, he was supposed to be, like, God's most attractive angel.
Lucifer?
And then he fell. Anyway, well, don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two. I saw them swimming underwater, and they weren't drowning.
2 bros sitting in a hot tub,
5 feet apart, because they're not gay. Also, they're brothers, so that's... Oh, God.
Stop the fan art. Don't blow your wig, Dice, if those 2 little...
That
I feel like that's a slur.
That sounds like a racial slur.
Can you bleep that out?
Yeah. I'm not letting you say that.
I'll be waiting.
That's like the equivalent to like
twink.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like twink.
Or it's like calling gay people like.
Oh yeah, it's a mix